I've lost 180 pounds with a combination of carnivore, keto, and counting calories. I reached my goal in November of 2022, and over the past year and a half, I've noticed the scale went up about 8 pounds. Let's experiment with carnivore and counting calories and see what improvements I can make. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it.
What you want? Baby, I got it. What you need? Baby, I got it. I got it all. I got it all in my mind. What you want? Baby, I got it. What you need? Maybe I'll flaunt it. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Take care, TCB. Sock it to me, 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 sock it to me. My first husband, he got a tattoo. I think it was on his arm. It was TCB for taking care of business. Anyway, so yeah. All right, so tomorrow, we're doing a little something, something. We are breaking the carnivore code of ethics. I know, but I don't care. I got it tracked. I'm putting it on my tracker. So we're going to have 2 burgers tomorrow, okay? Man, these are frozen solid. Hopefully they defrost. Anyway, so I'm going to take 2 burgers tomorrow. I always bring stuff home. I've only got that much left of my coffee stuff, so I brought it back so I brought one home so I could remember to bring me. Anyway, so 2 burgers. We're getting in. Tomorrow we got the chicken. We're back to the chicken carny cake. But I'm showing you what I'm doing. So we're only going to take 2 burgers, okay? So if I have issues, you'll know about it. But like I said, this is where I said we're breaking the carnivore code of ethics. And we're going to put some ketchup in here. Because I'm going to put some ketchup on mine. They're just like a burger. Hang on. All right. There we go. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. Go Terri. Go Terri. You'll be happy. Now, wait a minute. No, that ain't what I plugged in. I plugged in 40. Hang on. May not get 40 out of there. Oh, but you know what I'm about to do. You know what I'm about to do. I'm about that life. I'm about that life. There we go. All right, now. How now, brown cow? So tomorrow, what I'll do tomorrow is I'll make my burger, and then I'll dip it down in that. So, yeah, buddy, that's going to be good stuff. I don't care what nobody says. And you know what else I don't care about? I ain't got a bra on. What you going to do about it, huh? What you going to do about it? Nothing. You ain't going to do nothing because we're family. We're family. Family don't care about bras. I don't care if you got a bra. You shouldn't care if I got on a bra. I'll tell you one thing, though. I'm Team Santa. Although I would be Team Santa, but instead I'm Team Flat until you hit the belly button region. All right. Love y'all. See you in the morning. Bye. Hey, so I'm going to talk to you about something that I've done this time that I didn't do the last time. So time meaning carnivore. I've done carnivore, for 2 years. And at that time, I was adding extra fat constantly. I mean, I was watching the Strong Sisters, and they ate, they would eat raw tallow, leaf lard, or no, not leaf lard, that's in pigs. Suet. They would eat raw suet, and so the trend at that time was nose to tail, added tons of fat to everything. So the reason why I'm saying all that is the first go around of carnivore, I had some constipation. I'm just going to be talking about poop right now. So the first go around, there was constipation, and then it wasn't horrid, but there was definitely some constipation.
And again, I was adding all kinds of fat. I know that's usually, I was in all the carnivore groups and reading all the things, and everything was add more fat, add extra bacon, add extra, cooking more fat. And for me and my body, that didn't work. So I preface that because every time I talk about this, because that is what a lot of the people will say is add fat. A lot of people are kind intentions, and I appreciate it, but a lot of people will say just add a little bit of fat. For me and my body, for whatever reason, that doesn't work. There were times when I would eat eggs and I would have to go to the bathroom, but not every time. That was weird. Sometimes I'd have fried eggs in the morning and I'd be in the bathroom, but other times I'd have fried eggs and nothing. So all of this, I want to tell you because something that I've done this time that I don't think that I was quite on as high of a dose of magnesium as I'm on. Right now I'm taking 800 milligrams of magnesium, but I'm also, for the record, I want to put this out there, I'm taking about 250 milligrams of stool softener. I think it's DocuSate sodium. So, again, I'm telling you all this because, I want to be transparent with all this stuff. I don't want somebody to decide to go carnivore and then they go through what I went through and people are like, just add you some fat, it'll be just fine. It might, but it might not. I had to keep bottles of magnesium citrate in my refrigerator my first time. Yeah. So anyway, I just want you to know. So again, this time I'm not recommending you do this. Not at all. I just want you to know because if you are somebody who's going through carnivore and you do have poop issues and the suggestions that the other carnivores say of adding fat, if that doesn't work for you either, I want you to know you're not alone. So I take 800 milligrams at bedtime or magnesium at bedtime. And then, I have, it's kind of dumb. I have these capsules that I'm finishing up and those are 250 milligrams. But I've also, where I ran out as I plopped them into my pill bottle, I've got three 100 milligram tablets. So I'm telling you all this because this morning, I'm on Plavix, okay? So yes, this is a TMI topic. I will hopefully have put a disclaimer when I started this conversation. Anyway, if you're eating, maybe don't eat. So as somebody who has had bathroom issues my whole life, I have hemorrhoids, or I get busted vessels whenever I have large movements. When I was a kid, I would hold it for days and days and days. I hated to go to the bathroom. I was so hyper that I didn't want to sit still that long. So then whenever I did sit still, there was issues. I was always bleeding. So, but right now I'm on Plavix. So I'm on antiplatelet and I'm on aspirin. So I can't be getting any big major bleeding. You know what I mean? I don't want to bleed out and bleed to death. So this morning I did have a large movement, and even though I am taking what I'm taking, I did have a large movement, and then there was blood throughout the day. So again, I'm just telling you this because I know if you are somebody who has to deal with this from time to time, and if you go through and read, any of the carnivore Facebook groups or carnivore websites, they're going to tell you just add more fat. And if you do, and that works, amazing. I'm happy for you. But if you do and it doesn't work, I need you to know you are not alone. So that's just what I wanted to let you guys know. I wanted to take this moment because I do take, like I said, 800 of magnesium at bedtime, and I also take
250, 300 milligrams of the stool softener at bedtime also. So yeah, I just wanted to keep you in the loop because surely I'm not the only one. You know what I mean? And if I am, well, all right, good on ya. But anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. So yeah, all right, well, it's 8 o'clock and I'm starting to turn into a pumpkin. My face is, I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. It's getting close to my bedtime. Plus Baxter's down there and he is pretty miffed that I'm not in bed yet. All right, I love you guys. I've been watching The Chosen. I know, it's already on season, they're done with season 4. So I do realize I'm late to the game on this one. But did you know that there is an app that you could put on your phone and you can watch the whole Chosen series? Now, and they have like extra videos and stuff. I haven't watched any of those. Don't tell me. Don't tell me the ending. Don't spoil it for me. Just kidding. I know the ending. Jesus goes on the cross and he dies for our sins. And for those of us who believe in him, we get to go to heaven. I do know the ending. When I was a hairdresser, I kid you not, one of my coworkers was cutting somebody's hair. And hang on. Okay. One of my coworkers was cutting somebody's hair, and they were talking about the movie and talking about how the ship sank. This customer, I thought she was gonna cry. She's like, I can't believe you told me the ending. She was a young whippersnapper, but yeah. So anyway, so I say that lovingly and jokingly. Don't tell me the ending of The Chosen. But anyway, it took me a while to watch it. Like I tried it a couple different times and I really had this bad feeling when I was watching it. And I don't know why. I mean, whatever, I had to work through it. Because I think that I am a very literal person. I don't even like to hear, this is so dumb. This is like true confession time. I like how a band sounds on the record. I know I'm dating myself. On the radio. I like that polished sound. Even, I don't like when somebody covers the music. I don't like when somebody, like when that same band does it live. I just don't do well with change. And where the heck was I going with that? Oh, yeah. So, The Chosen. So, I don't, in my mind, like I said, I'm a literal person. So, in my mind, the Bible, I take it, I read it, I know it's facts, and that's it. I don't try to read between the lines, like Revelation, I know it's all symbolism. I had issues with it because I'm a literal person. It's just the way my brain thinks. So I had a really hard time watching this show at first and understand that there is some artistic interpretation and they filled in the gaps, but it's still, they tried to follow the way things were in that time frame and some of the rules and laws. But I really had a hard time watching it at first. I mean, like, I watched the first half of it and I had to turn it off because I felt like I was like sinning. It was that deep and that stupid. But anyway, so a couple weeks ago, I was just like, man, what am I going to do? I'm just bored in the evening time, but I want to lay down. And I'm like, man, let me try to give that show another try. And I did, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm on season 4. I think I'm going to start episode 3. But I have Amazon Prime, and I didn't realize I could watch this on my PlayStation or on my TV. So tonight I watched it on the big screen. Anyway, I'm just joking. On my television instead of my iPad. That's the big screen for me. But anyway, so yeah. So I've been watching that, and it's really good. Like I said, I know I'm late to the game. My neighbor who moved away probably about 5 years ago, I think they were having Chosen parties when it came out the first go around. So anyway, but no, maybe not 5 years. I think they've been out 3 years. Either way, I'm just saying I'm late to the party, but that's what I was watching, and it's a really good show. And especially for somebody who's literal, it took me watching it multiple times before I could understand and accept that this isn't biblical. This isn't exactly what happened. It's just something lighthearted. Just accept it. Because I'm one of those people, if I watch a TV show, If I'm watching a TV show and it's a medical show and in walks a physician and they're like, oh, here, nurse, let me draw that blood. I'm like, that don't happen. That's like not real. You know, nurses, we didn't even draw the blood. It was the phlebotomist that did it. So anyway, I'm one of those people that watches medical shows and I'm like, no, that IV isn't even connected to the arm. Or they've got the wrong thing, the wrong end of the hose going up their nose, or they don't even have it up behind their ears like they're supposed to. So anyway, I'm one of those people. So I'm a very literal minded person on things like that. But yet other times I'm not very literal. I'm kind of weird. All right, boy, I talk a lot. I love you all. Bye. This is my happy place. Oh, way down there is Begga. Hi, buddy. Yep. This is my happy place. Oh my gosh, all the babies. And I get this half of the bed. And King Lou gets his bed down there. All right. Good night, guys. It's lunchtime, and I've got my 2 burgers with my egg, with my carny cakes. And I was thinking, you know, in the future, if I need to cut calories, I could take the beef out of it if I'm going to be eating it this way. But this is my watered down ketchup, so I'm just going to, I might have to cut them in half. Hang on. Okay, so I cut each burger thing, so now I got 4. So now, this is what we're going to try. We're going to see. That's good. So yeah, you can leave the meat part out of the carny cake and just use it as a bun. And there you go. You're squared away. It's 10:35, and my partner director and I, we have a big meeting, like I don't know exactly, it's called a symposium, and we're going to go listen to somebody talk. It's from 1 to 4, so I'm going to learn something about that. It's out of our building and at the casino. So, all right, I'll see you today or tonight. Bye. I feel good. It's 10:55. I got the full belly and a happy mouth. My taste buds are like, woohoo, party. I love ketchup. I just love me some ketchup. But anyway, so I know it ain't carnivore and I don't care. So forget that dogmatic stuff. It's my thing. So anyway, all right, now I'm gonna get on with my day. All right, bye. So I'm here. I'm just gonna show you when we come to these kind of things. Chocolate, cookies, chips. I've already eaten, so if I do anything, I might have coffee or something. But because they got a coffee bar, tea, lemonade, water. Look at these fancy cups. And here's the room. I'm going below the faces. Here's an example of the tables. And then they got candy and stuff on there. And then over here they got more goodies. So I'm armed with my burger that I ate and my, what the heck did I eat? Oh yeah, my carny cake. So, all right, gotta go, bye. My boss is in this room. I just can't show her face. Speakers here. I've got me some decaf coffee. So I made up a decaf coffee because it's colder than Cooter Brown in here. You know, Cooter Brown can be cold and he can be hot. Well, it's colder than Cooter Brown. Or colder than witch's titty in a brass bra. Sorry, Mom. That's going to be the speaker. And that's our CEO up there with him. So I just thought I'd show you where we're at. Hey, hey, hey! It is supper time. I went to Walmart on my way home from the symposium. And so look for that video to come out. Tonight I'm having 3 burgers. 3 burgers, and it's the strawberry flavored. I did a natural, it's called natural strawberry keto chow. I run it through my creamy one time, and then I added a little bit of my vanilla coffee syrup, and a little of my strawberry vanilla flavor enhancer. So, yeah. My logic, for what it's worth, I looked at my calories and there was like 800, and I'm not going to say it was this, 1,000 for lunch with the 3 burgers and the egg cake, and then like 500 and something with the 2 burgers and my protein creamy. So I thought, let's try to divide it up and just see what happens. So I definitely got hungry around 4:30, but it was okay. I was at an event, so we'll try tomorrow. I did good at the event. They had things out on our table. They had Werther's Originals. They had little Hershey Kisses on the table. They off to the side, they had all these chips and candy bars and all that stuff. Didn't have any of it. But something I do when I have to be at a conference or something, and it's somebody who, because of my ADHD, my brain wanders, I write. When I write, this is how dumb it is, but it works for my ADHD. I write, like I was looking around, I was writing down hungry, podium, chair, table, chips, cups, tea, coffee. Then I was writing the songs to the lyrics. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus in the morning, Jesus at the noontime, Jesus. Anyway, I wrote out the lyrics to that song. So it's just, I write random things, but it helps me not play on my phone. By the way, my knees are sore today from skipping yesterday, but that's all right. We'll have to modify it a little bit. We'll figure out a way to modify it. But anyway, so that's why I went with 2 burgers at lunch. Because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Anyway, yeah, I wanted you to know why I changed my burgers around. So, alright, well, they're pacing a little bit. It looked like it could rain, but according to Alexa, it just says a cloudy night. But I'm watching Callie because she'll start shaking if it's coming. She's like she's my own meteorologist, unschooled meteorologist. But anyway, all right, that's supper, and I'll see you tomorrow. I love you guys. Bye.
Here's my macros for the day. Thank you for watching. Have a fabulous evening.